Hi, welcome to my channel. This is Cheryl, and I designed this mallard duck pattern. It is for a intermediate or an advanced level stained glass person. You need to cut it out with the foil shears. First, you want to cut out the pattern with your regular shears on the outside, and then separate the pieces with your foil shears to create the pattern pieces. So I'm cutting out the external part of the duck, and then I use my foil shears and I'm cutting the pieces apart. I'm putting them in piles according to color. And getting ready to cut some glass for this pattern. Anyway, it's for someone who has been doing a little bit of glass work. It has about 21 pieces in it, I think. 5 different colors. The pattern is available on my website, artbycherylann.com. And the link will be in the description below this video. So now we're just marking out our glass using the pattern pieces. Make sure you number your pieces according to the pattern so you know where they need to go. So I'm using a black Sharpie and marking out my pattern pieces. And I'm only going to do one color for you because it's pretty much repetitive for the other colors. And we're in fast mode 8 times, normal speed. And we want to do our cutting out of patterns pieces using our glass cutter and our running pliers and our rosier pliers and some nippers. Trimming it down, trying to eliminate all of the marks on the glass. If you've been working with glass for a while, you know all about cutting. You can see some of my beginner tutorials to find out more about cutting glass. Pieces almost cut out, and off camera I cut the rest of it out in the different colors. And here we are. So now we want to foil our pieces. Of course, I've washed my pieces and made sure that everything is clean, and I took my pieces to the grinder and smoothed out the edges and washed them after I ground them, of course, and they're nice and clean. And I'm putting the foil on the pieces. Keeping the foil in the center, or glass in the center of the foil, making sure the foil edges meet up so there's no overlapping. Make sure you overlap your ends about 1/4 inch and fold down your edges to the front and back of the piece. You want to burnish them. Make sure that the foil is adhered to the glass. Foiling is important to make sure you get it right, because if you don't have it right, your lead work will look sloppy. So now I broke the foil on this piece a little bit, so I need to repair that Make sure it's right. So I'll put another little piece over top. Matching up the edges, making sure that the flow for the solder will be smooth and seamless. Okay, so we'll go through real quick, a couple pieces. Burnish them all up. I'm using a glass bead for the duck's eye. I just put the foil tape on the perimeter, and it's going to make a great eye for this piece. So I did my duck in the green for the head. I've got a cathedral, I think it's a cathedral glass for the yellow parts. And I wasn't sure about the orange. I was going to do a rust color, but I think the orange pops and it makes it look nice and bright and cheery. So we stuck with the orange. And we did white with streaks of yellow through it. It's an opaque glass, and a blue opaque, and a red cathedral. So again, this pattern is on my website for sale. Just a few dollars. It's there for you to download, and you can do the duck any colors you would like. I have it all set up, and I've used some thumbtacks to keep the pieces in place. And now we're just going to tack the pieces together. Just double checking my fit, because once we tack it, that's it. So just putting a few little dabs here and there. I'm going to tack the joints mostly. Just a dab. Of course, you have to put flux down first. Using the 60/40 solder. Tacking all my joints. On there. It's a little three-dimensional eye. It sits on top mostly. So on the first go round, we're both basically trying to fill the gaps between the foiled pieces and tinning the edges. You need to take your time and let the solder flow. This is at 4 times normal speed. Enjoying the process as we go. This is the fun part, putting it together. Okay, so now we turn it over, and I put it on a towel because the eye is extruding out and I don't want my piece to sag. When I heat up around the back of the copper, it loosens it could sag, and so it's just supporting everything. Because of the three-dimensional eye that's going to hold the panel, the glass piece up on one side. So hey, please hit the like button for me. I'd appreciate that. And share the video with your friends. And subscribe if you haven't subscribed to my channel already. Please do that. And hit the bell so that you can get notified when my next video pops up. If you like stained glass work, please let me know, and I'll be sure to post more videos of this. If not, let me know what you would like to see on my channel more of, and I'll be happy to put more videos up that you like. I love to paint. I love to use this glass work. I love to do jewelry work, and I'm happy to post up videos of what you like to watch. So let me know. Okay, so now we're going to do the edges, and we want to make sure we hold the piece perpendicular to the surface so that you can use gravity to allow the solder to sit on the edges perfectly and make a nice little round edge. Sorry, I'm off camera a little bit. So you want to do a spot and let it cool down a little bit, and then move the piece, do another spot, and that's the process. So we're moving right along here and finishing our edges. I'm wearing my glove here because it's the glass and the copper conducts heat very well, so it does get pretty warm, and also protects my hand from any solder that may fall down the sides, so I don't get burnt. Sorry I'm off camera a little bit. When you're working, you don't realize it. Okay, so now we're back on the front, and now we want to make a nice beaded round seam. So the first go round we filled all of the seams between the copper, and now we're just cleaning up the piece and making sure that our beads are rounded and smooth, and just cleaning up, making it look pretty. So if you want the pattern piece, it is on my website, artbycherylann.com. It's a simple PDF download, and it's just a few dollars. And the piece is almost done. Cleaning up the edges, just making sure everything's covered and smooth, pretty looking. And all we have to do is put our hangers on, and we're pretty much almost done. So we're getting there. It's almost done. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'd appreciate that. And let me know what you want to see more of. And this piece, as well as others, and my patterns are all for sale on artbycherylann.com. There's the finished piece, pretty, hanging up on a wintry day in my window. And thanks for watching. If you made it this far, I appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next video. Thanks again.